Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am your Hotel AI expert, bringing you extensive experience in modern hospitality operations and performance support at the absolute highest levels. I am so thrilled to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to your online learning journey. We are really looking forward to supporting your professional growth in this incredible industry. Today, we're diving into an explainer on a seriously critical operational challenge, managing a multi-generational workforce in modern hospitality. Because as we step into the lobbies, front desks, and revenue offices of today's premium properties, we are seeing a truly fascinating shift. Okay, let's just dive right into this.
You know, there is a fundamental truth in hospitality today, and it's this. Organizations that fail to adapt risk losing relevance as employers of choice. Honestly, that perfectly captures the incredibly high stakes of modern HR dynamics in our industry right now. Understanding these generational trends isn't just a nice-to-have, it's absolutely essential for hotel leaders today. Employee expectations have evolved so much. We're operating in this hyper-competitive talent market, and adapting to these shifting expectations, well, it's no longer just an optional strategy for luxury properties. It is a strict necessity if you want to attract, engage, and retain the diverse talent you absolutely need to deliver those exceptional guest experiences.
So to guide our masterclass today, here is our roadmap. First, we'll look at the multi-generational workforce shift. Second, purpose and work-life balance. Third, lifelong learning and growth. Fourth, tech, feedback, and recognition. And finally, the new era of leadership. Let's get started.
Section 1. The Multi-Generational Workforce Shift.
Picture a bustling modern luxury hotel. In today's environment, it is completely standard to have several distinct generations working side by side. From the concierge desk to the culinary team, everyone brings their own unique expectations to the table. Now, for younger professionals entering the industry, competitive pay is still important, of course, but it's no longer the only thing getting them out of bed in the morning. They are prioritizing purpose. They are actively seeking clear communication of a hotel's organizational values. They really want to understand how their specific role, whether they're checking in a VIP guest or crunching revenue data, directly impacts both guest satisfaction and the overall team's success. Hotels that clearly broadcast their mission and their social responsibility initiatives, they're finding themselves so much better positioned to engage this younger generation. They're looking for genuine meaning in their daily work.
Moving right along to Section 2. Purpose and work-life balance.
So while wanting a healthy balance between work and personal life is pretty much universal across all age groups, it has literally become the central driving force for younger hospitality talent today. We are right in the middle of a major paradigm shift. Those traditional hospitality schedules, the outdated norms of grueling split shifts, really long hours, and incredibly limited time off, those are being heavily questioned. Today's modern expectations are all about fair scheduling, predictable hours, and just a fundamental respect for personal time. That rigid, old-school command and control scheduling is fading fast. And the data backs this up. Hotel properties that actually experiment with flexible scheduling, job sharing, or even compressed work weeks are seeing real, tangible improvements in both team morale and long-term retention. It's a real game changer.
All right, Section 3. Lifelong learning and growth.
Here is the thing. Today's employees don't just want a job to pay the bills. They want a legitimate career trajectory. The expectation for career development and the hunger for clear progression pathways within a hotel are stronger than we've ever seen. So it's crucial that you understand exactly what this progression looks like to your teams. It's like a roadmap. It kicks off with Step 1, structured training. Employees want to work for organizations that actually invest in their foundational skills. Then, that naturally flows right into Step 2, mentorship, where they get hands-on guidance from experienced leaders. And finally, Step 3, internal promotions. Modern employees place a massive premium on organizations that offer cross-department exposure, solid leadership development programs, and clear, realistic avenues to advance internally. When you provide that structured pathway, you build incredible, long-lasting loyalty.
And honestly, this perfectly aligns with exactly where you are right now. Institutions like Europe Hotel School London emphasize lifelong learning as an absolute cornerstone of hospitality professionalism. So, for all of you students watching this explainer right now, I just really want to validate your current educational journey. Continuously upskilling and seeking out this kind of structured knowledge is precisely what the industry needs right now to elevate service standards and meet these modern operational demands head-on.
Let's look at Section 4, Technology, Feedback, and Recognition. When we focus on the daily tools your workforce actually uses, whether they're at the front desk, in the back office, or using mobile management platforms on the floor, it reveals a really critical operational balancing act. Digital native employees, they expect modern systems, lightning-fast communication tools, and highly intuitive tech. To them, clunky, outdated systems literally signal organizational stagnation and cause immediate frustration. But on the flip side, older generations of incredibly experienced hospitality professionals often really value hands-on training and personal support when they have to adopt these new digital tools. Therefore, modern hotel management requires highly inclusive learning approaches. You need to provide that snappy, intuitive tech for the young while offering robust, patient, hands-on support for your veteran staff.
Now, right alongside technology, the entire way we provide feedback has fundamentally changed. The traditional, formal, annual performance review? Yeah, that is just no longer sufficient on its own. Employees today expect modern, regular feedback. They value recognition that is timely, completely sincere, and most importantly, directly linked to specific contributions they've actually made to the property. And it's really important to note, this does not always require a financial reward. Immediate, visible acknowledgement, a simple but genuine verbal appreciation, or offering them a cool new development opportunity are very often just as powerful in motivating your team.
Bringing us to our final section, Section 5, the new era of leadership. So, what does this all mean? How do we synthesize all these shifting expectations regarding purpose, scheduling, growth, tech, and feedback? Well, it basically requires a complete redefinition of what makes a successful hotel leader today. Synthesizing these expectations builds a totally new leadership profile. The traits of modern participative leadership are super clear. Leaders absolutely must be approachable, empathetic, and transparent. They need to actively invite input from their teams and heavily encourage collaboration. The old my way or the highway, command and control management styles of the past are simply failing to motivate modern hospitality teams. If you want to foster trust and high-level engagement across all age groups, it requires a leader who is genuinely willing to listen and collaborate, rather than just dictate orders from an office.
Ultimately, the core goal comes down to this: adapting to these generational trends. It is not about favoring youth over experience or vice versa. That's a common misconception. The true goal here is creating a flexible, highly inclusive work environment that successfully accommodates those different needs, all while unifying that brilliantly diverse workforce around the hotel's ultimate shared service standards and organizational goals. That is exactly how you position a premium property as a highly attractive employer in a fiercely competitive market.
As we wrap up our explainer today, I want to leave you with a provocative question to really chew on. How will you lead the next generation of hospitality? As students and future leaders at Europe Hotel School, you now possess the inside track on what truly drives a modern, multi-generational workforce. The challenge for you now is to take these principles, empathy, flexibility, continuous learning, and apply them directly to your upcoming careers to shape the very future of luxury hospitality. Thank you so much for joining this masterclass. Keep learning, keep pushing boundaries, and keep elevating that standard of excellence.